Lankybox is a channel that makes mostly recreations of popular music videos, mainly K-pop, but on a small budget. Pretty solid, right? Until you see the dates. If this content was made 5 years ago, what does the content look like now? This is definitive proof God has left us, and the tamest one of all out of this era. In fact, we have, how do I explain this without... You know what I would do with this? You know what I would do? Hang it up on the walls of a national art gallery 5 times for everyone to see. Yeah, so this downfall starts with Roblox, I think. This video will be mentioned later, just wanted to let you know. And because of the pandemic, they started playing Roblox games. And speaking of Roblox game, before recording this segment, I sneezed and now I'm sick. Believe it or not, Lankybox made Roblox games. Probably to profit off of it. And to profit off a Roblox game, you're gonna need a group. Every Roblox YouTuber made a group before. Lankybox isn't special. Look at the thumbnails. There's some quality to it, except for one. Lankybox Story, which is what the video was about. And why I 100%ed it. I mean, the game looks soulless, so I thought it would be funny to make a video on it. It's just to be quick. Then there's multiple stories. Lankybox Story is full of 4 stories, which in story order, yes, there is a story to this, are camping, school, spooky, and the truth, which isn't the last, because there's gonna be another one, if they cared. But since I'm 100%ing this, I might as well start off with the first secret, which is just this extra servers, which aren't even hidden to begin with. And you get the first badge. And now for the shit show that is the rest. Camping is the first in the story, and it really shows it. I mean, like, you can really look at this as Timmy's first Roblox game. It's even got 2 endings, so this Timmy is probably competent. Except he isn't, because there's a fade, which you stay in the same place, as Justin forces you to sit down, and if you don't, you lose 99% of your health. And then Adam arrives, who keeps getting called Adam, even though they have his name right there, and he doesn't even have a character mesh for his torso, which Justin has for some reason. And then a free model R15 killer with an oversized UGC piggy head attacks us. Or not. The AI is really easy to break actually. And then day arrives, where Adam tells Justin we were attacked by Piggy. And then Justin refuses to believe us and we go eat breakfast. On our way, we are reminded we live in Baltimore, when a construction worker was 100% going to lose his job. And now we have to parkour to the other side. We are given 2 options, which are the easy route and the hard route. The people I played with picked the salad bar, which had fucking Piggy from the Piggy franchise. And remember that one video I mentioned earlier? Because it appears here, and we're given the lamest ending. I'm serious. They just used that entire video The bad ending, however, has us go to fucking McDonald's, where we find Mr. P from the Piggy franchise, specifically his old design, and telling us to come inside the McDonald's, which turns out to be a Nazi gas chamber, and we get gassed. And now we have to fight Mr. P, who has the most captivating mechanic. Like, stand on a platform to not get touched by lava, which damages you, and get down after the lava goes away, and walk away from falling balls that instantly kill you 3 times, and beat the shit out of Mr. P until he dies. And we go to the same camp, which with Mr. P revealed to be white, which is a bad thing apparently. And that was camping. If that was the first game, I'm afraid what the rest is gonna be like anyway.
Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it in.
School opens with a free model of a school. That's a good sign. And we are told to go inside a class where Piggy is the teacher for some reason. There is a comically oversized vent on the wall, along with a sample of a Rocky poster. And despite it being our first day of school, we are instantly given a test that is tomorrow. Then the power goes out. Peggy leaves and we can choose whether to stay or to escape. Which of course the people I played with chose the easy route, and then we learn about Lankybox. And just like in school, what we learn doesn't even go on the test. We will touch on that later. We are then given recess, where I did nothing but ball. After recess, we go to a class that is relevant for once, which is, it's for a memory test. We get given an answer sheet, which we have to memorize. Unfortunately, after that complete waste of time, we go home to our parents, who are Lankybox. Does this imply my Lankybox yaoi fanfiction is canon, and now we have to practice through an obby which isn't even in the test? And now, the test. The test starts and we go through the easiest conveyor belt segment, and then I do a very cheated memory section, and now the trust section, which is poorly thought out, and I win. Great. The bad ending, however, isn't any better. Basically, you go through a vent, and then you go through a maze, and then recess, which I score 20 points because I'm a baller. Then we get detention. We go home and then learn there is a pizza party, which is a trap. And now we have to fight Piggy. You wanna know what the fight is like? The same thing as the Mr. P fight! Except the sword is jankier and the boss is glowing in the middle of the room. And you wanna know what's worse? The boss fight is a free model from a YouTube tutorial. Who made this game possible? Alright, I sure do hope this boss template isn't reused. Hopefully, the next has more thought put in it. Haha, funny foreshadowing.
You're not making a bullshit, come on. Hello?
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got those.
Spooky Story is not the worst one actually. It's kinda decent looking. It's a step up from the last stories. Even the good ending requires a boss fight, but that doesn't make it better. Spooky Story begins with us waking up in Halloween. The house we're in has Justin and Adam, and for some reason, the bathroom is locked. And a hidden bottle of alcohol implying as someone has been drinking before we woke up. Probably Adam, because I mean look at Justin, how does anyone keep up with this? We choose a costume. I chose the secret pirate costume because I'm cool. And go trick-or-treating. And we catch a man jacking off, and Mr. P is canonically dead. After that, Justin decides to trick-or-treat at the big mansion in the middle of the neighborhood. Justin walks over to it, and Adam gets... And then we either investigate or call the cops. And finally, the best ending is the hard route, in which we go inside the house, overhear ghost yapping, and then the ceiling opens up. We enter the ceiling and it closes in on us. The ghosts from earlier decide to ambush us even though we get force fields if they touch us for some reason. And now we encounter a condom. After a short talk with the condom, we found out who took Adam. King Minos, Pumpkin, who is unsurprisingly evil, and the boss is the same fucking thing! But the new attacks, they're not that bad of an idea. I mean, it really took us 2 stories, but okay. The attacks include falling balls, a lava cross, and a shockwave. That shouldn't be too hard, right? However, the lava cross is impossible to avoid without taking damage because you need to, attack the boss. And the shockwave isn't too bad if it isn't very choppy when moving, and you can't really tell if you got hit or not. And you defeat Pumpkin, and wait, where's the footage? I didn't get footage of me defeating the Pumpkin, but Adam is safe, I guarantee you. There's a post-credit scene, but it just... The other ending isn't a bad or good ending, because they both end with Adam surviving. Calling the cops sends a white woman after you, and now you're in prison even though you didn't do anything. Must be Lankybox telling kids to resist arrest. In prison, we find an evil skeleton guy who took over and now we have to escape. But how do we escape? Oh, so that's why this prison is empty. While escaping this, we have to not get hit by Sans Undertale's iconic red arrows. While the keys we have to use to unlock doors, and we also need to find a key code. After escaping, we are found by the military, who task, I shit you not, Lankybox. Lankybox is required to get rid of the zombie outbreak. And how do we get rid of the zombie outbreak? Simple. We go to the top of the mansion and touch a sun thing, so the zombies would go away. And after touching the sun thing, the entire neighborhood is wrecked. But no zombies at least. And Adam is alive. And he has a broken leg. Looks like he's going to need some whiskey to forget about this. And you get a badge for sticking around during the credits. And for the last story so far, I hope this game does an update.
Hello? Is this Among Us? Impossible? This is impossible from Among Us?
With every badge unlocked to get into the truth, we finally get to see cutscenes.
Congratulations on unlocking this secret ending. This is the story that brought you here. It was a beautiful day. Mr. P took his wife, Miss P, to the park. Time to test my new invention. Project Lightning was still very experimental, but if Lankybox was willing to help us, it would help the world greatly, but things went wrong. Years later, Mr. P was sad and angry. We are all going to investigate the disappearance of Miss P. The case has gone cold and P laboratories has been shut down. Up next is an interview with Lankybox who helped Mr. P test his inventions. At this moment, Mr. P realized how he could get his wife back. I need more sticks for the campfire.
What? And now we have to get firewood. Normally we get 2 sticks at a time, but I can just do that. After doing that complete waste of time, we get another cutscene.
Mr. P, what do you want from me? You are the only one who can help me find my wife. Justin, I really need your help. What do you say?
We only get to hit like one choice,
For all choice. I'll see you soon.
and it's revealed that this is during camping. Nice dedication to consistency, by the way. This also confirms the McDonald's route is canon. And now, we have to fight Mr. P, who's purple now. We run around while Mr. P tries to shoot us. Admittedly, this boss is better than the rest by a mile, but that doesn't make it good at all. It's still dog shit. 5 months later, school is brought up.
Welcome to your first day at Lankybox University. My name is Mr. P. I mean Mr. Yam. My name is Mr. Yam and I am the principal here. We have a wonderful sports program. Here to play some dodgeball with me?
We get an interesting event, which isn't good, but it's interesting. After defeating the 5 white Mr. P's, we go home, I guess. We wake up and go to the bathroom where we get a lame and predictable jump scare. We are brought to the first person section where we go through Mr. P's memories, and then we are brought into the present day where we click on green squares. After that, we need to assemble the remote by going through our memories. We kill Piggy, and next we go through school and get a conversation between Piggy and Pony. Oh shit, he's going to wait. Good for him, I guess. Couldn't imagine working with Piggy. After bawling, Pony gives us a stick. We go trick-or-treating and go through a hallway and kill Pumpkin and get a red button. And that's it. The post-credit scene is just Justin going through puberty.
Your voice is always with me inside my mind, and it won't go away.
Conclusion? It was fucking horrible. It was the worst choice I've ever made. Why did I 100% this? It was unbelievably soulless. You know, there's something I want to mention that I played this with my friend Yuck. In fact, I'm gonna ask him a question. Hey Yuck, what do you think about Lankybox story?
They suck ass.
Okay, got it.
They suck ass.
Anyways, so the moral of the story, never play anything that is made by Lankybox.